Hi, this is Spartan Commander here, and this is the 5th Rome Total War battle that I've put onto YouTube. In the team that I'm in today, it consists of Brotherhood member Talos, Brotherhood member Turbo, and of course myself, Spartan Commander, and we are fighting 3 of the Wolves clan. We are fighting Wolves Cool Guy, Wolves Lionheart, and Wolves Exarga. With all the experience these players have at 31k, this should be a really great battle, and I always quite like the same clans fighting each other because it kind of adds something special to the battle, and I think you will enjoy this battle with so much experience here. At this early stage of the battle, Wolves Cool Guy and Wolves Lionheart are playing extremely aggressively. If you can see, Wolves Cool Guy is really attacking my Pilot Shield units here, and also Lionheart is attacking Talos very strongly as well. Here you can see Talos has got some units in Testudo formation, but as you can see, when the enemy cavalry hits hard, it can still rout a unit in Testudo. Testudo is used mostly to stop their troops being hurt by pilots. Right, at this stage of the battle, it seems that the enemy are trying to break our centre. As you can see there, Wolves Cool Guy's just sent his cavalry in there, and now Wolves Lionheart is sending his cavalry in. This is in all an attempt here to try and break our centre. As you can see here, I'm actually trying to take you in with the cavalry here, so you can actually see what it's like from the cavalry's point of view as they actually charge in. As you can see, some of Talos' centre units are starting to rout, and I'm not surprised really with the impact of the cavalry charges. Here you can see Turbo and myself are bringing in cavalry support units to help support Talos in the centre, and as you can see, as our cavalry units charge in, we start to rout some of the enemy units here, as you can see there.
The enemy general is slain, and now his
with a bird's eye view of actually the cavalry charging in, it gives you an idea of the impact that they cause, and they actually can throw enemy troops up into the air. Here we are, we're sending in more cavalry units, and as you can see, the battle at the moment is really in the centre. Whichever side cracks in the centre, I think the other team will win. It's quite hectic there at the moment, and it'll be interesting to see who wins this one in the centre. As you can see here, the centre of the battlefield is still the main event at the moment, with both armies sending cavalry in, making charge after charge to try and break the other one's centre. At the moment, I think from what I can see, it looks like the Brotherhood team are having the better of this battle in the centre at the moment, and I believe that whoever wins in the centre will go on to win the actual battle itself. So we need to put everything we can into the attacks into the centre. As you can see, with the cavalry charge going in, you can see men being thrown up into the air as well. The power of the cavalry charge is sometimes underestimated in Rome Total War, but it can be devastating if aimed in the right place at the right time. At this stage of the battle, the main battle is switching from the centre to our left flank. If you see, Turbo was on our left flank trying to hold against Wolves Lionheart and Wolves Exarga there. So he's holding really well there, and that is also going to be very important. As you can see, our centre has still got some battling on. I'm sending in a cavalry charge now to try and break some of the red enemy army units in front of us, and yes, as you see, it hits there and causes that unit to rout. I'm then going to take my cavalry out through the back of their army to try and get behind some more of their units if possible. The game's looking good for us at the moment. At this stage of the cavalry, at this stage of the battle, my cavalry has just broken through the enemy lines. I'm going to take my cavalry up towards my troops more and draw the red cavalry in, and then I'm going to counter-attack, and I'm going to charge my general over as well. Not only will the general give my cavalry some morale support, but also if he throws his pilers into the red cavalry as well, this could also cause help to cause a big rout of their cavalry. And there the pilers go in, and you can see that the red cavalry is now routing, and I'll take my cavalry on up behind their lines now, try and catch their troops from behind. As you can see at this stage of the battle, the main events have moved from the centre to our left flank. I'm now sending in my cavalry to charge into the rear of the enemy fighting troops. And as you can see, the impact of the cavalry charge there has actually caused mass rout. Turbo has been holding really well over on that left flank because he's been attacked very, very aggressively, and he's done very well to hold there. Both Talos and myself have sent support units over to help him, so he's done very well there.
They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits. The enemy show their true virtue.
At this late stage of the battle, Wolf's cool guy is still fighting, and he's still got his general with his infantry giving them moral support there and keeping them fighting. So I'm now sending my cavalry in here, and if they hit his general, which they and they rout his general, that will then mean that most of his troops now will just rout. This was a really great battle. I'd like to say well done to the Wolves clan for playing so well, and really well done to Turbo and Talos for their great teamwork and great team play in this battle. This is Spartan Commander, hoping that you enjoyed watching the battle, and I hope to see you soon.